have number 11 Utah versus number 18 UCLA this upcoming Saturday at 2:30 on Fox. UCLA won this past Friday night. The QB Thompson-Robinson played one of the top games in his of the five years as a Bruin. So he threw for 315 yards with 3 touchdowns and another rushing score to keep them on top. And when it comes to Utah, I had Utah as one of my picks as well. They did have a 42-16 victory over Oregon State. It wasn't as one-sided. Utah did struggle a little bit coming into this, so we'll see who takes away the dub on this. EG, who do you have?
Oh man. So when it comes to UCLA, man, it's just like I can't really watch their games to the fullest because sometimes they play a little later than I would like, being all the way out there in California. But what I did notice from UCLA, they have a quarterback who's been there for a while. He's been there for a while, and he can. I mean, last week that was a solid victory beating Washington because Washington was a pretty good team coming into this game, man. And Thompson Robinson came in threw for 315 yards, 3 touchdowns, and also rushed for 53 yards. So I feel like he's a great person to have on your team. I need to watch UCLA a little more, but I feel like Utah is gaining their momentum as well, man. I saw my guy Clark Phillips with a pick six. He's finally showing up. He's one of the top rated DBs in the country. So Utah is putting some things together, man. It's still ranked pretty high. And if I had to go with somebody, I'd pick Utah in this game.
Yeah, man. It looked like Chip Kelly at UCLA seems to be getting things rolling with his team on the offensive side of the ball. I still need to see more consistency out of them. Utah was one of my teams and probably still one of my teams to compete in the Pac-12 championship. And Utah is known for defense, always having the defense. And I do want to see how Chip Kelly schemes up because I think that he's going to have to stay away from Clark Phillips area in his game. So then when you're only having to use like maybe one side of the field or whatever, maybe that will work in Utah's favor because I know Utah can sit there and say, hey, I can trust Clark Phillips man to man on someone. I can do that. So we can take away their best receiver. We can do that. And then I also trust in Utah's front seven. I also like what I saw from Utah offensively. It looks like they're starting to get the game rolling. And as we talked about earlier, it's about those halftime adjustments. And that's exactly what Utah was able to do, and that's why the game like went from being like what was it, like 13 to what was it, like 13 to 21 or whatever at half to being like 14-16. So